to Sudbury Interviews. Today we have Tristan Ritchie from Lake City Realty, and that's located on Paris Street, and also the host of his own YouTube channel. Before we begin, you can find us on Sudstown and join the conversation. Hey Tristan, how you doing?
I'm doing awesome.
So what have you been up to?
So lately, just family and work in real estate. There's lots going on here in Sudbury.
A lot of houses for sale?
It's creeping up now. Yeah, kind of weird year there. The big snowfall that we experienced kind of delayed everything, and we skipped a step.
So the snowfall affected like housing sales?
Yeah, so the snowfall basically delayed everything a month, but
Huh.
what it did is caused all the listings to come out at the same time right after May 2/4, so it flooded the market. So we kind of we didn't really get that 3 weeks where everything sells for premium dollars. It just kind of skipped right into like the normal spring market.
Wow. Can you take us back to the beginning of how did you get into real estate
For
in the
sure.
first place?
So when I was in my fourth year university, I bought my first property. My dad always kind of, I would follow him around to all his appointments because he invested just a little bit, right? He was a prof, but bought a few rentals here and there. So he's the one who got me into it and really taught me how to use some of your money to buy an asset that generates income. So I got obsessed with that. So I actually bought one. I was living upstairs, renting to students and making 200-300 bucks a month extra. For me at the time that was a lot. And then I decided to get my license so I could help other people do that right after I was done school.
Wow, cool. So you're living in your own building at the upstairs, you said?
Yeah, I had like a really small one-bedroom apartment, like with the half ceilings there, and yeah, you'd
Oh,
laugh if you see it. Like my living room wasn't wider than a two-person couch, but worked for me for like 2 years.
that's cool. So then things, just one thing led to another, and that would have been what, 12, 15 years ago?
Yeah, about yeah, that would have been 12 years ago. Yeah, and then I've been an agent for about 11.
How did you guys like start the Lake City Realty Company? Because you guys created that, right? Like from nothing?
Yeah, so I actually don't own that. Everyone thinks I do because I sell most of the houses at Lake City, but um, it's cool because I joined Dave, and Dave is the broker there, and he always had the best vision. That's why I joined his team originally. He just has the most innovative realtor in Sudbury, so I wanted to join him. And we were at Caldwell at the time, which was a great experience. And then he decided to start his own brokerage, and that
Wow.
was about 6 years ago now. And I would never want to be a broker personally. I enjoy what I do a lot more. There's a lot more details and little things that he has to do that I would not be good at or want to do.
So cool. So that would have been what? Like how many years ago did you guys start that, or did he start it?
6 years ago.
6 years?
Yeah,
Yeah, I just love the colors in your logo.
kind of stole them from somewhere. Sorry, borrowed them.
Yeah, it's I love colors, and I think most people do too, so it's very
Yeah, yeah.
appealing. I was driving to not home, but to visit somebody out in, I think out west, and I saw your face on the billboard, like somewhere out by Espanola, maybe, or between here and there.
That's my first billboard ever. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and that made me think of interviewing you. So
Oh, it works. That's awesome.
yeah, that's cool. Here's a question that's a little outside of real estate, but out of all of the social medias that you guys use, which one do you think is most effective?
Originally, I would have said Instagram, which is very effective, but For me right now, qualified buyers, but it took about 5, 6 years. But it's my YouTube channel. So because I've been putting out content, educational content about Sudbury, buying and selling in real estate, it's like a search engine, right? So when people are searching it, it shows up. So I have people that are actually looking for those services, as other social medias are more like a big cast a big net and you'll get some kind of stragglers. It kind of shows up unwanted sometimes, which I'm sure you know as well.
So the YouTube is really pulling for you.
Yeah, hopefully no other realtors listen to this, but as of like three,
You're
I'm the only one.
the third realtor that I interview.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, since you
yeah. So
started.
I'm the only one really doing the moving to Sudbury information. So for now, so it's working for me, um, quite a bit.
Yeah. You know what
But there's
surprises me? I'm surprised by how many realtors there are. Like, how does everybody stay working?
well, they don't. The the average realtor in Sudbury does 6 deals. So that's like maybe after all your fees, that's maybe a little bit more than minimum wage
6 deals in a year?
in a year. Yeah.
Oh,
And like the market changes week to week. So if you're not that active, it's hard to give your clients the right
yeah, the
um,
right advice.
the right advice, right? So um, some people just hold a license, so that averages out, right? But a lot of yeah, most people, like if you do 10 plus, it's there's not that many people that do that, and then over that is even harder.
You still there?
Oh, sorry, I cut out there for a second.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, yeah, that makes sense to me then. That was one of the things I never asked anybody else, but I always wondered about, you know. Okay, what about house prices? And I know obviously for a salesman, the commission would be higher, but for the buyer, like, do you think they'll ever go down, back down?
Um, no, temporarily yes, but not long term. Um, just with there's a lot like of thoughts that I have about it. Like
Yeah,
long term, no, they won't go back down. Short term, maybe in not anytime soon, but at some point, like there's always a dip, right? There's always a correction. I don't know when it's gonna be. If I knew, I'd be way more wealthy than I am if I could tell the future. But
like a crystal ball.
yeah, all I can say is from experience, there's still enough buyers to eat up the demand, and with our colleges and our university, there's enough inflow of people here that are replenishing. And then the other thing that keep in mind is all the builders in Toronto aren't building condos anymore because they're not selling. So supply is getting the tap is being turned off for the supply. I know in Sudbury the builders are barely building any new homes. There a lot of them are shifting like Dowron and all the big guys to rentals and keeping them because
Huh.
they don't make enough money on the new homes with the cost of material anymore, and they sell very very slow. So the supply is being turned down here as well. So there either has to be a huge what's the opposite of immigration? Demigration?
De-immigration,
Or yeah, de-immigration or
deportation.
yeah, or a huge supply increase, which there's no signs of either happening. So that's why I think it's going to be I don't think we're going to see like prices go up forever. Well, we will, but slowly. But I don't mean like nothing like COVID again. I think it's just going to be a regular, steady increase now that we're kind of back to normal.
Did the taxes, the Trump stuff, did that affect housing at all? Like the tariffs and stuff?
Not in Sudbury.
No, we weren't.
Caused some chatter, but it didn't really affect the prices at all. No one really got scared for us here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's not as bad as I thought maybe it would have been. I don't own a house, but I just look at the prices and they seem really high for what you're getting, but hmm, not sure.
Yeah, they are. Well, if, it depends what you compare it to, right? Just this is a very salesman thing to say, but if you're comparing to 10 years ago, yeah, they're very expensive. But if you're comparing to 10 years from now,
Yeah, because they never go
right?
back down again, right? The prices never go back down again.
Again, short term, like for example, every year in Sudbury, in December, January, the prices are down 10%. So
Oh,
if your only goal is to buy a deal, you're gonna buy in December, January. There's just not that many options in that time. But everyone says they want a deal, but then everyone just starts shopping in the spring because the sun's out, they're happy, right? So it's like very much human behavior at play, and no one
yeah.
really cares as much as it seems. Sorry, I'm rambling on a little bit
No,
about it,
that's what
but
you're supposed to be doing, for sure.
yeah, it's what I've noticed over the years of doing this, right? It's very cyclical and you can't stop the cycle. Everyone just acts the way they're going to act, and it's predictable now that I've been in it 10, 11 years studying it that long.
Does anybody ever buy a house like without financing it? Like just they just buy it with cash or whatever?
Very rarely.
Not too often.
Yeah. The only time it happens is if they downsize and they've paid their house off like over 30 years. Or yeah, that's pretty much the only time.
All right, Tristan. So let's talk now a little bit about Sudbury because this is our home, and I think you love the place as much as I do, and probably a lot of other people do as well because you have an Instagram page for Sudbury, right?
Yeah. How'd you know? I don't really post my name on that.
Because you told me,
Oh, I told you? Okay, okay.
you told me, but it was I think a couple of months ago.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that puts us like we have something in common. So I'll ask you the question now. It's called the daily segment, and I ask every
Yeah.
guest this. Your episode 47. What is one thing that you feel would make Sudbury greater?
Greater.
So
Hmm.
yeah, it's a little play on words, obviously.
No, that's clever. I think the arena that they're building is pretty cool. I think maybe a little bit more activities for adults, and by that I mean like I love the Yes Theater for Sudbury, like cool things like that. More comedy shows. I think we're doing really well here, and I love our city a lot. Um, so that's a tough question, but yeah, I'd say that. And then a sports team would be amazing, like a actual professional, but that's dreaming for sure. We don't have a big enough population.
Oh, like an NHL or something?
Yeah,
Or at that level?
yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
But we are lucky with our like Cyclones, Sudbury Five, and Sudbury Wolves for sure. I love going to those.
And it'd be nice to get some really huge bands in too, like Bon Jovi.
Yes,
So
yes.
how many people do you think we'd need for that? For like those big teams and stuff?
I think just the new arena is going to help. I know a lot of people didn't want to come to ours because the acoustics were bad. So I think with the
Oh.
new arena, we'll have. I'm sure they could sell out some tickets for maybe not Bon Jovi, but some
Yeah, that's
bigger games.
probably a little too. Um, cool, man. Well, it's been great talking to you today, and I want to thank you for your time and your positivity and enthusiasm for Sudbury is really infectious, and I really appreciate that. I know others will do as well.
Yeah, I appreciate it, and also congrats to you and great job being 47 episodes in. Like that's dedication. It's hard work having a podcast. So
We know
good job.
thank you very much. One of the things that inspired me was your partner, Kurt David. He
Oh
had
yeah,
a podcast in 2020 that he was doing. He was interviewing people,
I did
and
too. I
it
did
was
like
called
7 episodes.
You did seven?
Yeah, but it was like that's why I'm applauding you because it was just too much work for me. I with my job and stuff, like I couldn't keep it up.
Well, you could say, yeah, thank you. You can let him know about that because I really love the concept, and um, my mother interviews people from around the world as well, and so it just seemed like the right thing to do.
Hey,
Everybody has
good
a
for you. That's
story,
awesome.
right?
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, thanks for your time today. I appreciate it. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I think that's good. I appreciate you reaching out, and yeah, keep it up. I'll
All right,
definitely
man.
be supportive.
Same to you, brother. Take care.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Bye.